Good afternoon, my name is Dave and welcome to my channel. I'm a long haul truck driver in North America. That's when I'm actually driving, that is. Got some unexpected time off today. I got down here this morning, dropped off a loaded trailer, and they actually told me last night that they weren't sure what was going to happen because the load I was due to pick up wasn't ready till Saturday, so they were trying to find me something else. So turns out there wasn't anything else that was suitable, so I've been parked up here since I think it was about 10:30 when I got here this morning. Well, 10:30 Eastern time, that's only about 9:30 Manitoba time. But my load's ready. Well, it's supposed to be ready about 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, and it's going straight back to Steinbach. So I've done a little bit of greasing, and I haven't bothered cleaning outside, but done a little bit of greasing, cleaning on the inside, and no TV picture or anything here, no channels. Pretty quiet here. Not a bad little truck stop. It's to do with cleaning up the parking lot a bit, some rubbish lying around and stuff, but no different than anywhere else, to be fair. No restaurant here. Fully stocked fridges. So yeah, we'll be alright here till tomorrow. Good morning, people. So the last little clip that you seen there was taken on Friday, and I was having a bit of downtime waiting for a load back out of the same place that I just dropped the loaded trailer. I was waiting for a load back out there which wasn't ready. Today is now Sunday, 48 hours later, and I'm just leaving. I bobtailed up to that truck stop you seen me at, spent the rest of Friday up there, and was told to come back Saturday morning. It's only 5 miles away, 6 miles, so I came back Saturday morning. No, not ready, there's a problem with the load. Nobody could tell me what the problem was, so it's kind of hard to communicate that to dispatch. But dispatch were on the case, trying to get it sorted. In the end, I waited till lunchtime, and I left there and bobtailed to another truck stop there that at least had showers. It was a little bit further, it's about 25 miles, well 44 kilometres it was, whatever that works out at. But bobtailed to that truck stop so I could get a shower and let dispatch know what I was doing, and he said, right, I'm staying here until I hear something else, because I'm not keeping running back and forward to the truck stops, burning fuel and wasting time. So that's what I done. Stayed there yesterday afternoon, and this morning it was about 7:30 Manitoba time, Central time. I got a couple of messages to say my load was ready and sorry for the mess up, and you know, it's good to go. So I bobtailed back down here. It's now 9 o'clock, so that's almost exactly 48 hours since I arrived here on Friday, and that's me now leaving. So I'm hoping this will put me home on Tuesday evening. If I can do enough tonight, that will get me home on Tuesday. decided what I'm going to do yet, because Craig's also coming home next weekend for a week, so I want to be able to get to see him. So I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. Go out on a short one, get a longer one, come home later the week after. I really haven't decided yet, but we'll work that out. I'll have a think about that on the way up. Last time I left here, heading home, the sat-nav tried to take me the wrong way. So I need to keep an eye on this. So that's what I've been up to the last couple of days. Didn't do a whole lot. Spent a lot of time just watching TV and chilling out, and a whole lot of sleeping. This job suits somebody like me being lazy. Right, so we'll be back later with an update. Cheers, guys.
Such a rush with you. Driving from the beach in an old blue Benz, you're sitting in the back, laughing with your friend. Caught a glimpse of you underneath the moon. Now it's in my head, all that I can see is you. All I can see is you. I see it's true. Everything I do from now, I do it for you. All of the things that I used to be are pictures on my wall for everyone to see. All of the words that I mean to use are trapped inside my head. Instead, I sing them for you. I sing them for you. Uh-oh, you're gone too soon. Sun-kissed lover, all I think about is you. Uh-oh, I see it's true. Everything I do from now, I do it for you.
Last night I got up into Indiana. I decided to push on a bit last night. It was a bit of a late one. It was 8 o'clock Central Time before I actually finished last night. But I wanted to get round Dayton, Ohio. I didn't want to do that on a Monday morning. And when I was looking at my hours, I'd have probably been trying to get through Dayton about 8:30 in the morning. So I decided to push on last night, do a bit extra last night, and of course make it easier the next couple of days to get back home as well. I'm now up in Indiana. I'm on I-65 heading north. I'm between Indianapolis and Chicago. So doing what I done last night, that'll get me up into probably Wilson, Wisconsin for tonight. The quick trip truck stop there in Wilson. And should get me home mid-afternoon tomorrow then. Mid to late afternoon. Load's already cleared customs, so we're good to cross the border. And it's a beautiful day for trucking. So we just stopped here at the services for a quick break and a use of the facilities, quick toilet break. We're down at Chicago Southland Services, which is, well, as the name suggests, just south of Chicago. These service areas around Chicago just aren't big enough. I don't know what time of the day you need to come to some of these to be able to get parked. I've been in most of them and you do get parked, but there's just never enough space. So on the way down, I started with a bit of an air leak on the truck. I thought at first it was the trailer because it was losing air overnight. So then I can't hear anything, I can't hear the air leak. But next day I pulled the trailer brake on, the next night pulled the trailer brake on, still lost air, so it's obviously coming from the tractor unit. And then of course when I was bobtail for a couple of days, done the same again just to try it. It's definitely the tractor unit, so I've got it booked in on Wednesday. And they can find the air leak and get that fixed. It's also overdue a change of the transmission fluid and filter, transmission oil. So they're going to do that while it's in and give it a grease job. So I'm going to double check on when the diff oil needs changing as well. I think that might be due, but I can't find that on the service records when it should be done. So we'll be asking the question about the diff oil as well. Get all that done and hopefully good to go again on Thursday. I'm only going to have the one day off again. This seems to be happening regularly, but you know, we're getting to... I need to be home again the week after. Craig's actually coming home for a week. He's got a week's leave. He's coming home for a week, so I want to get home in the middle of next week so I can get to see Craig before he goes back to barracks again. So I'm just going to have the one day off, leave again Thursday, and try and get home Tuesday or Wednesday the week after. If I'm home a bit earlier, it doesn't matter, we'll still get to see Craig then. But Tuesday or Wednesday would be good. I can spend a couple of days at home, see Craig, and maybe get out, go and eat out somewhere, spend a bit of time with him. His wife JC, she's got the week off work as well, so it should all work out good. So the traffic here in Chicago isn't too bad today, not so far anyway. We've still got to get to the worst part. We're going to head up the 294, if you can see the sign there. Head up into Wisconsin. I'm going to get up into Wisconsin and grab some fuel and a shower. Still about 3 hours away from there yet, but we'll get up there, have a break, shower, fuel, and then do about another 3 hours after that, and that'll be us for tonight in Wilson, Wisconsin. And I think That'll probably leave us about 8 hours to get home from there then. So, as I mentioned earlier, hopefully home about mid-afternoon, that would be good.
Trapped inside my head. Instead, I sing them for you. I sing them for you. Oh, you're gone too soon. Sun-kissed lover, all I think about is you. Oh, I see it's true.
So it's Tuesday. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Tuesday now. Tuesday the 14th of July. 14th of February, sorry. Don't know where I got the July from, but my head's mashed right now. Not a big push the last couple of days. I think it was about 10 o'clock Sunday when I was leaving Fayetteville in North Carolina. And 2,800 kilometres, it's only 1 o'clock Tuesday afternoon. So, made a good effort to get home. Truck's in the shop tomorrow, getting a couple of jobs done. And I'm in the dentist. I've got toothache. He's not even going to do anything tomorrow either. It's what they call an assessment appointment. He's going to tell me what I need done and give me some antibiotics to clear up the infection. And then I'll have to go back again in a week or two or whatever. So, definitely not my favourite place to be going. Going to go and see the grandkids tonight. So looking forward to that. I haven't seen them for a couple of weeks, so really looking forward to that. And that's about it for my home time this week. Just a quick visit. As I mentioned earlier, I do need to be home in the middle of next week sometime. Probably have a dental appointment as well, no doubt. We'll see how that goes tomorrow though. So I had the CB antenna fall off yesterday as well. It didn't fall off, it worked itself loose from inside the mirror. The mirrors are all plastic covered in this. So to get into the actual mirror arm, you have to start removing all the plastic that's around it. So I'm not getting involved in all that. And it come loose inside all that plastic. So I had to take it off altogether before it fell off. So we'll get that done while it's in the shop tomorrow as well. It's never ending. Transmission oil and filter, diff oil, air leak, and now the CB antenna as well. not, that's trucking. It is what it is. Just coming up to a little town up here. I'm only 35 kilometres from the yard. We're just coming up to this little town called St. Pierre. As we're coming out the other side of St. Pierre, there's a Le Routier on the left. It's a little French town, so it is a Le Routier. And they have a rib night in there. They do some awesome ribs. Haven't been there for a long time. It's been a few years. Need to go back sometime. Around this area in Manitoba, there's quite a few French-speaking towns. Canada is officially a bilingual country anyway, but there is near us in La Broquerie, there's actually a French immersion school that they can go to where they only speak French. Not sure if St. Pierre here has one as well. I think it actually does. The restaurant on the right here as well that I've never been in. I'd like to try that sometime. There's a lot of European food in there, schnitzels and stuff like that. Oma's it's called. Down home cooking. I know it's actually changed hands recently, so I don't know if they still do the same food. So this is St. Pierre. I don't actually know anybody that lives here, but it seems a nice little town. There's a bar just over to the right. You can see the sign there, Lucky Luke's. I've been in there before. Had a couple of beers and some wings. And just after the Shell garage on the left here now is where you'll see the La Routier. That building with the red siding on it, green porch, Le Routier family restaurant. So yeah, that's where you can get the ribs. I'll have to come back sometime. Well, hope you guys are all doing something nice for Valentine's night. I'll be staying in doing laundry and getting me stuff ready to leave again. That's okay. So this is where we leave this video now, guys. 31 kilometers back to the yard, but I'm going to end it here. Thanks once again for joining me, it's much appreciated. Please click like and subscribe. I'll add the map at the end of this. And please join me again on the next one. Thanks guys, cheerio for now.